government continues to actually accuse Ghana, Nigeria, and other African nations on exaggerating the false information about the immigration challenge in South Africa, talking about the xenophobic violence. They've continuously denied the allegation and even raised this particular matter.
Who do you think you are speaking to? We are not Zulus, so you are not talking to Zulus. All those your Zulus.
Major breaking news. South African President RAMAPHOSA breaks down in tears, begging Nigeria and Ghana not to nationalize their company. South Africa have a MTN company in Nigeria and that of Ghana, so they are begging that they shouldn't nationalize it. And people were asking RAMAPHOSA, who gave you the right to tell Nigeria not to nationalize your companies? Meanwhile, your own people are taking over people's businesses, Nigerian, Ghanaian businesses in your country. Let's take a look at some of the videos. They'll be right back. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel.
Jacinta, if you didn't have illegal immigrants in South Africa, what would you be doing now? Exactly. You don't have a career. You were fired where you were before. These people are giving you a career. You will always find a reason to march until you turn it into a political party. That's your aim.
The South African government is warning Nigerian government and Ghanaian government that their plan or their intentions to nationalize South African companies such as DSTV, MTN in their country will not be good. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to teach us how to run our economy? When your people are doing their own, nobody says anything, not even our government. Our government did not say anything to you. Are you trying to teach us how to run our economy? That's none of your business. Mind your business. They are in our country. We do with them what we wish. This is our own country. Shewna don't do our own finish. Leave us when we do our own. Me, I know Nigerian politicians plan. Now that money we empty, they make every day and don't collect. I swear to God, they don't loot our own money finish. They don't collect their MTN money, and those people, they will stop at nothing until they get it. I'm telling you. You see, they're quiet. They get plan.
Much and much is not going to go to areas where white people are.
So I say to my black brothers, we are lucky to have white people in South Africa. They have actually brought Western civilization to this part of the world.
I like white people, and I find that I'm having a lot more crushes on white men now as I get older. I like white people. I really do. I must confess. I love myself as a black person, and I love you as a black person. But I also like white people. Yeah.
And this is the reason why we say you guys are still slaves. Because your mentality, your mind is still colonized. You guys are not free mentally. You don't even know where the root of your problem is. They are your minorities, but they hold everything in control. They have control of over 80% of everything, and they are your minorities. That's why 60% of you guys are still in poverty. That's why you guys are living in extreme poverty. You guys are hungry.
So that RAMAPHOSA's English, sometimes it's too difficult for you South Africans. That's why the rule exists. You see what a huge favor this Congolese guy does for you South Africans. I know that the English that they read there, those speeches that they make, phew, goes past your freaking heads. That's why it's part of my strategy, my method, my approach, to be this real and raw with you. Because I know you don't know what is legitimate concern. They say you are right. Yeah, there's crime, those illegal people, some of them, they hijack building. They say you are right. Yes, you are right. You're crying for a reason. But you mustn't take the law into your own hands. If I hated you South Africans, I wouldn't come out here and say, on the 30th of June, I was saying this for the last 2 freaking months. If I hated you, I wouldn't come out here to say, on the 30th of June, stay the frick home. Stay home. Don't involve yourself in situations that will only benefit Pakela and Musunu and Jacinta.
So remember, Zimbabwean government said they are not going to chase away over 25,000 South Africans that are living in Zimbabwe. They are not going to retaliate. Well, the Zimbabwean people say they are also going to shut down Zimbabwe on July 31st. To my Zimbabwean people, do not go to any government establishment. That's number one. You are not going to any government establishment. You are going to businesses that are owned by South Africans. properties that are owned by South Africans. That's your target. That's what they did to you guys. You are not going to any government establishment, because if you go to any government establishment, they are not going to do anything. You understand? Your target is South African businesses. Do what they are doing to you guys over there. That's what we are also going to do in Nigeria, because we too, July 30. You understand? So they also have how many days left in Nigeria? We have already told them. They are all going back to their country. Maybe South African government are already panicking that they are being isolated. You guys haven't seen anything. Zimbabweans, don't go to your government, because if you go to your government, they don't have anything to do. Go to businesses that are owned by South Africans. That's your target. And if you are from Zimbabwe and you want to join the match, this is her number. This is her page. Go and follow her. Text her on WhatsApp. You guys should plan how you are going to do this thing. You guys are not going to your government. Go to any businesses, establishments that are owned by South Africans. Ask them to go back to their own country. That's what we are also going to do. They need to know what they are doing. There will be a consequence for it. You understand? Let's go, guys.
Now let's go back to South Africa. Now South Africa said they're not going to pay nobody. They are not going nobody. Now, some people in Nigeria are telling Nigerian government to freeze South Africa assets and make sure
South African businesses in Nigeria, like MTN, MultiChoice, etc., should be nationalized, and the proceeds/shares be used to pay Nigerians and Nigerian businesses who have suffered losses in the xenophobic attack in South Africa.
To sell it and pay for damages for what South Africa have caused. When Papa Cyril Ramaphosa hear him, he starts shouting, don't freeze our resources, don't freeze our company, you must not nationalize our... Hey Charlie, who will nationalize your company? Because you nationalize people's shop in Johannesburg or Don Bank. What is that the name of that program? Is it Don Bank or Don Bank? I don't know. You see Johannesburg full of foreigner, another one Don Bank, full of foreigner. So they go there to come and dominate and carry everything that belongs to foreigner and chase them away. And they inherit it as their inheritance properties. Now, MTN, we take it. DSTV, we take. Let me even give you the list of South African properties in Nigeria. And ladies and gentlemen, these are properties or companies that South Africa holds in Nigeria. MTN, MultiChoice, DSTV, GoTV belongs to South Africa. Stanbic IBTC, linked to Standard Bank, Pep Store, Game Store, Massmart. A lot of properties. They have Brown Properties Group, Protel Hotel, original owned by a South African, Old Motel, and First Rand Group. That's one. They are having 9 companies in Nigeria. And now in Ghana, they have 11. They have the same thing. MTN, MultiChoice, Star Bank, Asa Bank. They have First National Bank Ghana, belongs to South Africa. Goldfield Ghana, belongs to South Africa. Angol Gold Ashanti, belongs to South Africa. Bro Ghana, Alliance Media, Hey, they want to take over from Ghana. They want to take over Ghana from Ghana. They are taking jobs. How can you have this kind of national stuff in Ghana? How can you have 11 stuff? They are taking our jobs. South Africans are taking our jobs. So now, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Do you think the people are pushing, I think in the parliament, they are pushing that all these assets are supposed to be freezed and sell and give to compensate to those people who lose properties and lose everything when they are running away from their life in South Africa? Do you support the government doing that? Do you support Nigeria and Ghana push until they make sure that this South African government is big blessing? I know it's going to touch the people of South. I don't hate them, but I hate the fact that they don't want to listen. When you are doing something, and people are telling you, you might be wrong. You might be wrong. Why can't you do it this way? You might be wrong. They say, no, we are going like this and we are going like... I don't like people like that. People with like this, like this, like this.
Breaking news. South Africa is warning Nigeria, Ghana, and also other African countries from taking over or seizing properties and businesses owned by South Africans. So South Africa is saying that if this happens, it's going to cause serious damage on economies and also relationships of the countries involved. So this comes after Nigeria and Ghana demand compensations of the assets and properties which were left by Ghanaians and also Nigerians in South Africa. So this happened when they were chased out from South Africa. So according to Ghanaian and Nigerian government, they are saying that there are people, they left a lot of properties, a lot of assets in South Africa, and they are demanding for the compensations. But South African government have said no, they are not going to compensate for anything. Since South African government said they are not going to compensate for anything, they suggested that if you want to get your money back, you have to sell your property. You have to sell your property online so that you can get all the money for the properties that you left in South Africa. Nigerian government is not happy with this, and also Ghanaian government. Some of our Nigerian officials, government officials, they were suggesting that they take profit from all the businesses, all South African businesses in Nigeria. Can you imagine this? So this, some of these officials, they were suggesting that the government should take over the profit of these businesses and compensate for those assets which were left in South Africa.
South Africans, you cease not to amaze me. It is still this your same country when the Dudula and match people were taking over Nigerian, Ghanaians, Zimbabwe business. Ramaphosa, we did not see you come out to talk or advise your people that they shouldn't take over foreigners' business. Now, Nigerian government are, deliberating on how to take over your businesses in in Nigeria. You are giving them a warning that they shouldn't touch your assets. I've never seen this kind of delusional, in fact, confused president in my entire life before. Your people are taking over foreigners' business. You did not give them a warning. You did not talk about it. Now, you have the guts to set your microphone or whatever to talk about your own business in other people's country. Please make it make sense to me, people. Is this man actually all right? Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Please kindly share this video, like and subscribe.